It's a reunion of sorts this week for ASU tight end Chamon Metayer. The former Cincinnati standout is heading back to Bearcat territory after a turbulent past 11 months since he departed in November of last year. As a prospect out of Miami, Florida, Metayer felt the Bearcats' coach's love for him early.
They fought for me, so if you fight for me, I'm going to fight for you. So they fought for me throughout high school, and they showed up, and I showed up for them.
Once sold on Cincinnati, Metayer had to begin a fight he hadn't fought before, the battle for playing time.
I mean, me being the guy, one of the top recruits for Cincinnati, you go in expecting like, yeah, you're going to play, I've never sat on the bench before, never in my life. So that was a new thing I had to adapt to.
But that time on the sidelines gave Metayer a chance to observe and learn from current Tennessee Titans tight end Josh Weil.
I just watched how he came in, worked, and like the little things like film, like what he jotted down, like just like the tendencies, like he showed me how to attack today and just be the best version of myself.
The following season, Metayer used those tips Weil gave him and maximized his increased opportunity by catching 23 passes for 258 yards and a team-best 5 touchdowns. Near the end of the season, Metayer decided to enter the portal and came across Coach Prime and the Buffaloes in Boulder.
Colorado seemed like the best fit at the time, but during that course of time, I just knew something wasn't clicking with me, and I just wanted to go back and explore my options.
Metayer re-entered the portal in the spring after just 10 practices at Colorado. Looking for a final place to settle for the fall, Metayer reached out to his former Bearcat teammate to see what ASU was all about.
My former teammate Wiley, he was just telling me so much about the culture, and like that's something I've just been looking for, especially I wanted to get out the cold. Like I couldn't do the cold no more. I needed to go back to the warmness that I'm used to, and ASU was number one option.
Boom, go! Metayer fit right into the new climate and culture, emerging as the starting tight end shortly after his arrival in Tempe.
His personality was a good fit for who we are, and I think we presented a great opportunity for him to kind of have a fresh start and to really prove that he is different than what people were trying to say he was.
And he's a joy to coach, man, like absolute joy to coach. I mean, he's one of the funnier dudes on our team. He always smiling. He's got great energy. We got very lucky to get him just in terms of the time we get him to fill a major need, and I'm glad he's part of it.
Now one of 2 ASU players with multiple receiving touchdowns, Metayer looks to spoil the Bearcats' homecoming with a homecoming of his own. For Sun Devil Source, I'm